Hey you guys, this is Mrs. Coy. I got two flat brushes, and I love to use flat brushes when I start to talk about skins on our portrait unit. Now, a lot of times when you're doing portraits, you're going to do some mixing. Excellent. So I wrote chrome orange, burnt sienna, and burnt umber, and those are some great colors for mixing more realistic skin tones. For example, I started white and made a tint with my burnt umber, and you can see how I can get some of these different colors in here too. So just mixing your colors, testing your colors. But again, I like using a flat brush. Now this is the painting I've been working on with me, and in fact, I took the picture off my phone. I have PixArt on my phone, and I actually printed it out like other students print their pictures, but I love to use PixArt, and this is how you spell it right here. I love this app. I know you can't get it on your Chromebooks, which is a big sad thing, but you might find other apps. So my eye looks to here, and I put some colors of acrylic paint on my palette, and I have a little test sheet. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at my picture, I'm looking at my paints, and I'm looking at my big canvas right here. So I'm starting with a flat brush, and I'm going to load up some yellow, and I wish this was a little bit bigger for me, and mixing up some color, and then I can slowly start to apply it. So this is what I'd be doing for my hair to get these colors into here. And I'm doing expressionism mostly. That means expressive use of color. Alright, so then I can really have fun and use color emotionally. That's what expressionism is. A lot of people like realistic skin tone as well. So you can see that I have this like almost a monochromatic face. But when I start mixing, I'm going to have some yellow and some orange and some white. So I'm going to probably put it right over to here. And I had a little bit in my brush. And I'm just going to test it out. So it's mostly white, a little yellow, and a little orange. And I can see some of that color. And I can test it out. Actually, it looks really good on this paper. When I start doing skin, like I'm going to put my finger right about here. Like it looks like it's by my eyebrow. I like to put a skin tone on. And while it's still wet, I can blend into it. So it's like putting wet paint into wet paint. If it dries, then it doesn't want to blend as good. So I'm going to do here. But if I want that area to be a little darker or a little changed in color, I can tab that and I can start to experiment with color. So do I want it realistic or do I want it a little bit different? When I was working on my lips right in here, so now I'm getting some of that expressive kind of fun color. I can use my paper towel, squeeze out some of my paint, and again, if it's wet into wet, and let's do a close-up right here, if it's wet paint into wet paint, you can really get like almost an ombre of a light to dark. So then it can go light to dark, and I like to use that flat brush, blend all my strokes. So now it looks like it went from pink to this beautiful combo color into my creamy part. So it's got to be wet into wet, and you're just really mixing in your strokes. So again, a PixArt app is a great way if you want to have fun with changing up your colors. Alright, so this is one Tracy did. I can't remember which app he used, but it's fun. This one, Work in the Hall, they experimented with like 5 different filters to experiment with different color options. And again, you're going to have fun, but wet into wet with a flat brush is a really good way to start blending colors. Thank you.